Welcome to our channel where we explore the fascinating world of history. In this episode, we will be taking a deep dive into the ancient civilizations of Egypt, Greece, and Rome. These three civilizations are often referred to as the cradle of Western civilization, and for good reason. They were some of the most advanced and influential civilizations of their time, leaving a lasting impact on the world as we know it today. Egypt. Let's start with ancient Egypt, a civilization that flourished for over 3,000 years. One of the most notable achievements of the ancient Egyptians was their ability to construct massive pyramids and temples, such as the Great Pyramid of Giza and the Temple of Karnak. They also had a highly advanced writing system known as hieroglyphics, which allowed them to document their history and culture in great detail. Egyptians were known for their reverence for the dead, and their elaborate funerary practices reflect this belief. Mummification was an important part of their religious beliefs, and the process of embalming a body was highly ritualized. Their religion was also highly complex and varied, with a pantheon of gods and goddesses that played a significant role in their daily lives. Greece. Moving on to ancient Greece, a civilization that is often referred to as the birthplace of Western philosophy, democracy, and the Olympic Games. Greek society was highly organized, with a strong emphasis on education and culture. The Greeks produced some of the world's most famous philosophers, such as Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle, whose ideas have continued to shape Western thought to this day. The Greeks were also renowned for their achievements in art and architecture, producing some of the most iconic works in history, such as the Parthenon and the statue of Zeus at Olympia. Their religion was polytheistic, with gods and goddesses that represented different aspects of nature and human behavior. Rome. Finally, let's turn our attention to ancient Rome, a civilization that was known for its military prowess and technological innovation. The Romans built a vast network of roads, aqueducts, and public buildings that were unmatched in their time. They also developed a legal system that has had a lasting impact on Western law. The Romans were also known for their love of spectacle, with gladiatorial games and chariot races being some of the most popular forms of entertainment. Their religion was originally polytheistic, but eventually became monotheistic with the rise of Christianity. Interactions between civilizations. While each of these civilizations had their own unique characteristics, they were not isolated from one another. In fact, there were a number of interactions between these civilizations that helped to shape their development. For example, the Egyptians had trade relationships with both the Greeks and the Romans, which allowed them to exchange goods and ideas. Greek philosophers were influenced by the ideas of Egyptian priests and mathematicians, while Roman engineers were inspired by the technological achievements of the Greeks. These interactions were not always peaceful, however. The Greeks and the Persians, for example, engaged in a series of wars that lasted for over a century. The Romans also fought a number of wars with various civilizations, including the Carthaginians and the Gauls. Despite these conflicts, the interactions between these civilizations helped to foster a greater understanding of the world and its people and led to a sharing of ideas and culture that has had a lasting impact on human history. Decline and legacy. As with all civilizations, the ancient civilizations of Egypt, Greece, and Rome eventually declined and fell. For the Egyptians, it was a combination of factors, including economic instability and external invasion. The Greeks were conquered by the Romans, who themselves eventually fell due to internal decay and external pressures from barbarian invasions. Despite their decline, however, the legacies of these civilizations live on. The ancient Egyptians, for example, continue to inspire us with their monumental architecture and intricate hieroglyphic writing. The Greeks, with their emphasis on rational thought and democratic ideals, continue to influence Western political and philosophical thought. And the Romans, with their engineering marvels and legal innovations, continue to shape our understanding of law and government. In conclusion, the ancient civilizations of Egypt, Greece, and Rome were remarkable in their achievements and their impact on the world. From their contributions to art, science, philosophy, and politics, to their interactions with one another and their eventual decline and legacy, these civilizations continue to fascinate and inspire us today. We hope you've enjoyed this journey through the ancient world, and we look forward to exploring more of history with you in future episodes. Thank you for watching.